astounding 105-5 amateur record, which included 2 Mexican Junior Olympic golds and an appearance at the Beijing Olympics.
Ruiz Jr.
And this time, trained under Cuban Fernando Ferrer, he experienced all different styles and sizes. With solid fundamentals and a great engine, Ruiz looked to be a solid professional, turning over at 19 years old. Though schooled by a Cuban, Ruiz truly has Mexican blood.
Puro Chicali, Baja California, Mexico. El Destroyer.
A Mexican pressure style, influenced by Julio Cesar Chavez, that combines aggressiveness with an emphasis on the left hook. And a front-footed poise that showed itself more vibrantly than ever when he was put on the canvas.
Big delivery from Anthony Joshua.
Beautifully violent. The Mexican war mentality is something that the world of boxing has grown to admire and respect over hundreds of years. And it's something that showed itself in full effect last weekend.
He thinks not to underestimate Ruiz, you know?
Yeah.
He's Mexican, he's tough, he knows how to block, he knows how to box. The body don't mean nothing. I've seen guys chisels that can't box for shit.
The challenger, Andy Ruiz Jr.
The underdog effect, where public opinion is so great, it almost results in a nothing-to-lose scenario.
As I said, heavyweight boxing, you land 2 or 3 shots, anything can happen, and I think that's his big chance.
And we know, a man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man.
Anthony, don't underestimate this little fat boy. I'm coming for you.
Entering as a last-minute replacement, Ruiz was given little to no hope, turning the body contrast and negative comments into humor, even asking to hold Joshua's belts in awe. He duped us all. And with the stakes of putting not only his name, but his entire nation into the stratosphere, the stage was set. Ruiz, despite everything, has never relied solely on his knockout power, despite being nicknamed Destroyer and having 22 knockouts on his resume. The remaining 11 display the ability to outbox. 11 points victories, all unanimous. And stepping up throughout his career, the Parker fight was the first time he went 12 rounds, doing so with surprising comfort. Boxing his entire life, much like Tyson Fury, his skills seem somewhat ingrained, making him accustomed to fighting for longer at higher intensity. One of the biggest warning signs, Parker versus Ruiz.
WBO Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Putting Parker on the back foot immediately, Ruiz was the aggressor for the majority of the fight. Parker's speed was able to negate the distance, landing some slick body shots. But as always, whenever caught, Ruiz retaliated.
There it is, it opens up in a war. Joe gets flipped again.
Given to the Kiwi on a majority decision, with one judge scoring a draw, there was a clear reason for the Mexican to feel hard done. Controversially, the president of New Zealand Boxing resigned shortly afterwards, claiming the decision was an embarrassment.
Yeah, I think I won the fight, you know. I was always on the pace, you know, he was controlling the rounds with the jab. I think the judges were on his favor.
I can do.
His latest victory before Joshua was a perfect warm-up for the big stage.
Treat a heavyweight special attraction.
Alexander Dmitriko, the 6'7" Russian, though less powerful, acted as a carbon copy of the Brit.
Tonight, making his premier boxing champion's debut,
Ruiz bobbed and weaved, avoiding the jab, and unloaded huge shots inside range. Much like Joshua's downfall, the Russian was unable to establish a solid jab, and anytime he decided to trade, he was met with the same harsh consequence. Punished to the body and head, his corner decided enough was enough. If the decision had gone his way against Parker, Ruiz would have been considered an unbeaten elite-level competitor. A fact that, much the case in boxing nowadays, shows just how much we overlook a fighter for a single loss. Plus, he would have likely gone on to face Joshua in Cardiff last year, not Parker. Now, would he have shocked the world that time out? Maybe. But sometimes in life, it seems things happen for a reason. And a testament to his heart and character, he came back from his first loss like no one ever imagined.
Now that I'm with PBC, with Fox, so I'm pretty sure they have big plans for me, and I'll be ready for whoever.
Joshua had faced shorter opponents before in the likes of White, Povetkin, and Takam. And now, looking back more closely, each gave him some clear issues.
White can certainly take a punch, and he shook Joshua. He shook Joshua. Joshua's hurt. Joshua's in big trouble.
White clipped him in round 2, rocking him with that same left hook Ruiz landed. Povetkin also found a way through with a quick combination, ending in a sharp left hook that wobbled the Brit.
Oh, gets inside there and gets through, and a little stumble from Joshua at the end of the first round.
On both occasions, Joshua was let off the hook and given opportunity to reassert himself. Though June 1st, Ruiz didn't give him a second.
I'm here to make history and become the
Given opportunity to reassert himself. Though June 1st, Ruiz didn't give him a second.
I'm here to make history and become the
Given opportunity to reassert himself. Though June 1st, Ruiz didn't give him a second.
I'm here to make history and become the
Given opportunity to reassert
Povetkin in the ring now. It really sounds insane. It sounds like some real slave room shit. Like, I used to call, and then like, listen, he said Dillian White said Wilder is a black hillbilly that's stupid. This is what he has to say about the black fighter, right? Dillian White, this is his word. He can't get mad at me. How you gonna get mad at me? I'm quoting you. Dillian White said, this is what he has to say about the black fighter. Right? Dillian White, this is his word. He can't get mad at me. How you gonna get mad at me? I'm saying that Wilder is a black hillbilly. Dillian White said, and he's very stupid because he could have got all this money fighting him, and he's a stupid idiot, something like that. But you let a white man call you to your face basically a slave and laughed. Didn't check him, didn't say like, oh, what you mean slave? You know, he's like, now I have to call him Mr. White. Call you Dillian. I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Didn't check him, didn't say like, man, that sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let a Caucasian man, I have to call him Dillian. What was you calling him before? Tell you to your face you're basically a slave, man. That sound weird. You let
GB Promotions, proudly sponsored by our title partner, Public Investment Fund, and JD Sports. The Clash on the Dunes, 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world sanctioned by the WBA, the IBF, the IBO, and the WBO. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. First, the challenger now on the stage. He captured Olympic gold and went on to become the world heavyweight champion with a record of 23 fights, 22 victories. With Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. TGB Promotions, proudly sponsored by our title partner, Public Investment Fund, and JD Sports. The Clash on the Dunes. The Clash on the Dunes. 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world sanctioned by the WBA, the IBF, the IBO, and the WBO. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. The challenger now on the stage. He captured Olympic gold. The world heavyweight champion with a record of 23 fights, 22 victories. 22 by knockout, only one defeat. That's why he's here for the rematch with Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. Proudly sponsored title partner, Public and JD Investment Fund, and JD Sports. On the Dunes. The Clash on the Dunes. 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world sanctioned by the WBA, the IBF, the IBO, and the WBO. This time, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. Representing his Mexican heritage, the challenger now on the stage. He captured Olympic gold, and went on to become the world heavyweight champion with a record 23 fights, 22 victories by knockout, only one defeat. That's why he's here for the rematch with Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. Proudly sponsored title partner, Public and JD Investment Fund, and JD Sports. The Clash on the Dunes. 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world sanctioned by the WBA, the former world champion, Ladies and gentlemen, this time, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. Representing his Mexican heritage, the challenger now on the stage. He captured Olympic gold, and went on to become the world heavyweight champion with a record 27 fights, 22 victories by knockout, only one defeat. That's why he's here for the rematch with Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. And now on to the scales, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending heavyweight champion of the world, Imperial California, USA, representing his Mexican heritage, the champion and the destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. Representing his Mexican heritage, the stage. He captured Olympic gold, and went on to become the world heavyweight champion with 27 fights, 22 victories by knockout, only one defeat. That's why he's here for the rematch with Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. Proudly sponsored by the defending and 100 heavyweight champion of the world, Imperial California, USA, representing his Mexican heritage, the champion and the destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, let's bring challenger and champion to the scales. Representing his Mexican heritage, the stage. He captured Olympic gold, and went on to become the world heavyweight champion with 27 fights, 22 victories by knockout, only one defeat. That's why he's here for the rematch with Skill Challenge Entertainment, AJ Boxing, and TGB Promotions. Proudly sponsored by the defending and 100 heavyweight champion of the world, Imperial California, USA, representing his Mexican heritage, the champion and This very ship of the world sanctioned by the WBA, the IBF, the